Hey everyone, in this video we're going to cover the top business directory sites where you'd want to list your business on if you're a local business. If you like the content on our channel, subscribe. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Okay, so in looking at the top US business directory sites in 2021, what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down what those are. And so to jump right in it, let's click here. And just as an overview, we'll be covering the general directories, which most local businesses should be looking to list their business on. And then also niche or industry specific directories, which you should look for to list your business on. And then lastly, we'll just cover a few done for you services that if you don't have the time or effort, or you don't feel like doing this because some of this stuff does require a little bit of effort to get done, you could actually enlist in one of these services, and they do a remarkable job. I'll go over that list. So let's just look at that right now. So this is the top list of the 30 or my top 30 of general directory sites where you'd want to list your business. And so given, the changes that have happened through, basically going back maybe a couple years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, it would have been more advantageous to list your site on like 200 business directories. And you would have had probably that would have been more have a bigger impact, I would say, from an SEO perspective when you did something like that. But nowadays it's more about quality and less about quantity. And so when we look at this, these general directory sites, for the most part, the majority of them listed here have a high DA. And so DA is a high domain authority, and so that helps with trust building in the eyes of Google. And so if again, this is one piece of many when it comes to properly uh, listing your business, building brand, the name of your brand, building various components or pieces to strengthen your brand. And so this is one piece of it. And so just going through this list, Apple Maps, LinkedIn directory, Facebook. And although Facebook, when we look at this, we say it's a social media platform, not necessarily. When looking at it from this standpoint, we're saying using it as a directory site, meaning like a Facebook My Business page. When you utilize a Facebook My Business page, you're in essence using it as a citation for your company, right? And so as a business citation for your company. So that's where what I'm kind of alluding to when I mention that. So just keep that in mind. Bing, Yelp, Foursquare, Better Business Bureau. And so you don't have to be a member of the Better Business Bureau. You can actually go ahead and submit your company along with company website and all of that information into Better Business Bureau just as a business citation. And so MapQuest, yellowpages.com, not Yellow Pages, the paper version. It's yellowpages.com. Monta, Nextdoor, Just Landed, Merchant Circle, Super Pages. I believe Super Pages you'd have to pay for. So some of these you do have to pay. Like I believe like 10 of these you would have to pay for, but the others are not. There would be free. So N49, Yellow Book, Local, Spoke, Brown Book, Yelp. Oh, I had Yelp here twice. Sorry about that. Chamber of Commerce, eLocal, Hot Frog, Easy Local, Tapulo, Cybo, City Squares, To Go, and To Find Local and Go Local 24/7. So these are the top business directories where you definitely, no matter what industry you're in, you definitely would want to list your business on. And so now we're going to get to some niche specific. Now there's a ton of niches out there, and so I just grabbed a couple here just for the purposes of providing some clear examples of some of the top ones that you would list that are niche specific. So for car dealerships, cars.com, kbb.com, carsforsale.com, and dealrater.com. General construction is pro.homeadvisor.com, networks.com, buildzoom.com, thebluebook.com. HVAC and plumbing is porch.com, hypersprings.com, air conditioning professionals.com, HVAClocal.com. And for cleaning, any kind of janitorial services is cleanfax.com, IJCSA.org. blastcleaningdirectory.com, usacleaningcompany.com. And then for pest control, we have elocal.com, pestcontrol.regionaldirectory.us, pestcontrolfirms.com, and termitecontrol.regionaldirectory.us. And so for a greater list, or to find out more information about maybe a niche that was not covered here, I will provide this as a link below on this video, but also I just wanted to mention it here, and that would be brightlocal.com resources, top local citations by business category. And what it does is that on BrightLocal, they nicely break it down basically for, like, I think it's like 200 different niches in the top 10 business citations that are industry specific for each of those niches. And so again, I'll drop the link at the bottom where you have access to that, but it's a great resource if you're looking for industry specific or niche specific business citations. What I would suggest, I would say, for the general business directories that we did cover, now those you definitely, no matter what industry you're in, you definitely want to list your business on those. And now for the niche specific ones, I would say you can pick between anywhere from 5 to 10 if there's that many available for your given industry or in your given industry. And I would go ahead and list your business on those as well. Now just keep in mind that while the majority of them are free, some of the niche specific ones you will have to pay, but usually it's a small fee. I would say it would not be unreasonable to pay $5 maybe, or $10, but anything like upwards more than that, I would have to really, that given the impact and what true value that it would provide for your company, I don't necessarily would think that it's probably the wisest investment, even though if it was like $20 or $30. It's just when you start to like creep up past $5 or $10 for a citation, you have to really look to see if that is even really something worthwhile or worth exploring. And so lastly, we'll cover is the done for you business citation services. So these are my favorites, and these are actually really good services, and they do have varying tiers as far as pricing, depending on the number of citations that you are looking to get done or what type of work you would be looking to get done. But those are brightlocal.com, so that's my first go-to. I always use them all the time. My second one is citationscheck.com. I use them quite often. And then third is citationbuilderpro.com. I've used those I use that one not as frequently, but I have used them in the past, and all three of these provide great service. And again, these are for people or for businesses. I don't know, whoever might be watching this video, if you have time on your hands, then you can definitely go in and submit your business through those various citation sites that we've covered. But it will take a little bit of time. And if this is something that you're not looking to do yourself, but you want to get done, these three sites are three sites that have very reasonable packages where you can get them to submit your business citation information online. And so that concludes this video, and I just hope that this has been helpful to you all. If you like the information that's been covered in this video, and you like the videos on our channel, please subscribe below, and thank you, and have a great day.